When it comes to like for teachers and it comes time to purchase equipment, or let's say you're a new teacher and your administration comes to you and goes, hey, we need to offer some kind of new music elective because we got to get, we need more enrollment. What would you say to the new teacher and the administrator on why we should put this DJing as a part of our curriculum?
I guess the question would be, do you want more students to be a part of the music program? Would be kind of like the question that I would ask. If the answer is, we're good, don't really need any more, then probably don't worry about it. You know what I mean? But if the answer is, well, it would be nice to involve the kids that are not attracted to band, choir, or orchestra. Like there's a lot of folks by the time you get to high school, it's something like 80% of students are not engaged in music education. So 100% of them are listening to music, and probably 100% of them are close, like love music in some way, but they're just not doing it because they don't connect to it. So, so then I would say, if it is something where you want to involve that other 80% and be able to connect with students in a way that they can create and share their own creation and show their, personality and who they are and express themselves in a different way, then you might want to take a look at it. Maybe consider it as a way to, to not replace what's there. That should definitely not be replaced. It's just a way to open things up and open up opportunities for other kids.
Well, you brought up the best thing. It's called the other 80%. For those of you that don't know what that means, again, your band, chorus, and orchestra, your performing kids will be, quote, about 20% of your school population. And then there's the other 80% that, where do they go? That's where the, quote, general music classes come in. But you have to understand what administrators think. What do they know? They know numbers, they know data. They don't really understand the music side of it. But if you can approach them to say, okay, look, I want to start this new class, this music production class. And, this is going to reach the other 80% of our population, and it'll get more kids involved in music and more kids can express themselves. You have a better chance of actually getting funding or starting classes. I think for the teachers that are listening, you can teach all the concepts through, again, the vehicle of DJing. You can teach song form. You can have the mix. You can talk like the slide you have up there. You can talk about, time signatures and tempo and genre and all that stuff. And I think it would keep them more engaged because we're using, pop music, using that music that they like, that they want to mix and everything. So, and again, as teachers, we got to try everything we can to keep them engaged and try to teach them as much as we can. They're already into it. So yeah, we just got to find ways to keep them going. But DJing is something that is going to be the next thing.